Hello and welcome to Gunroom.tv. I'm Callum Collins, the creative director and co-founder of Gunroom.tv, and we're down here on the range to do a few videos around the AR-15 platform. And we have the 1522 here, the Smith & Wesson 1522. It is an AR-15 clone in a 2.2 long rifle, and of course it is semi-automatic. Now, a product that tends to get overlooked or you may not know about, which is an absolute lifesaver if you're doing a lot of 2.2 semi-automatic shooting, is the McFadden Lightning grip loader. This thing is worth its weight in gold if you do a lot of 2.2 semi-automatic shooting, and it's one that is always in our bags whenever we go out filming because of the amount of time and fatigue it saves you. So I wanted to make this quick video for all of you guys just to show you that this exists, and it's probably one of these things that you didn't know you needed it until we've shown you it, and also to do a really quick review. So what is the basic principle? It is to speed up loading, and it comes with many different adapters. So of course we have the 1522 adapter in here at the moment, but there's adapters for the even Walther PPQ long barrel pistol, for the Ruger 1022, and a host of other really popular 2.2 semi-automatic rifles. So it's there to save you time and fatigue, because especially with the mag load extenders on here, you have 31 rounds, and to sit there manually pushing them in each time is going to take you a long time. And especially in competition, where you want to be focusing on the stage, you want to be focusing on the competition and not sat there rushing to load your magazines, again, this is going to be a big save. So the way that it works, if you open up the hopper there, pull your ammunition into it, close the hopper because you don't want them going everywhere, and just give it a little bit of a shake, and what you're going to see is the rounds actually falling into place down here. So you can see there's a load now nicely lined up. Attach your magazine into the adapter there, and it's got a nice positive click to it, and then just pull the trigger. We tend to find that holding it in this orientation, again, it weights down the rounds and it helps it load. So just push it in, and it's as easy as that, and you can go quite fast with it. Now, there is no way at all that you would ever be able to compete with this if you were to be doing it with your fingers, and you can see that they've all sort of disappeared into the magazine, so give it another shake and then continue loading. Now, it can get quite tight on the last couple of rounds there. You might want to hand load the last one or two, but usually when you get that resistance, it means it's full. And you can see, there we go, 31 rounds in pretty much the blink of an eye. Now, some of the concerns that people have about this loader is due to the mechanism. It is applying force onto the bullet head, and you do get slight deformation on the head and markings on the head. Now, some people are a bit paranoid about this, and certainly if you're going for really sort of long range precision 2.2 shooting, that is going to have quite a bit of an effect. But for 2.2 semi-auto, you're probably never going to notice the difference. Certainly I've never had any issues with it, and the rest of the Gunroom.tv team have never had an issue with any sort of damage to the bullet head. And even if there is, it's so minimal. The gains to be had in terms of time saving on this far outweigh. So I talked about fatigue as well. Obviously, it's not just about time, having to sit there and push every single round in. Certainly when it gets to the sort of last few, you're going to be putting a lot of force onto that, and it is going to fatigue your hands. Again, in a competition scenario, you don't want your hands to be fatigued. You want to be fresh and ready to go and have, you know, plenty of life in your fingers for the trigger and for shooting. So an absolute real lifesaver. But as we said, a real quick video just to show you about this if you didn't know about it, and to give a little bit of a review at the same time. So we'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in picking one of these up. We will put the McFadden website on there, and also a link to a UK store if you want to buy it here in the UK. Thank you very much for watching this video. We really hope you found it interesting and informative, and as always guys, we hope to see you soon.